18 months ago, we started a journey to really put our customers at the heart of the way that we plan our services and prices. Every 4 years, TasWater needs to pull together a submission to the economic regulator that determines both the prices customers will pay and the services they'll receive for those prices. We've run this process a number of times. This time, we decided to do it differently. TasWater has reached a critical juncture in its history. We have unique assets, our climate is changing, and customer expectations are growing. We need to be prepared for an uncertain future and find the balance of price and service that's fair for all Tasmanians. We're also a monopoly, and so our customers don't get to vote with their feet. There is a moral imperative to understand the needs, concerns and values of our customers in the way that we provide services and the prices we charge. So the question that underpins this whole engagement is, how do we prepare for tomorrow while being fair to customers today? The idea of this price submission was to put customers at the heart of the decision making, to make sure that we found that balance of price and service that's fair for all Tasmanians in our customers' eyes. Once we'd committed to this idea of putting customers at the heart of our price submission, the question was, how are we going to reach every Tasmanian to give them a chance to have a say?
Oh, we love that.
This campaign was, a fun and light-hearted way to put ourselves out there more, make sure that the community at large knew what we were doing through this price submission process, and that we wanted to open the doors and essentially hand over the keys and let every Tasmanian play a role in that process. And to do so, we needed to, sing that from the rooftops.
Yeah, it's our thing.
So the campaign was broad and probably the largest of its size that we've run as an organisation. So we had TV, we had some print advertisements as well. We were on bus backs all around the state, so people were seeing us as they were driving to work and coming home from school or dropping kids at school. There were all of our digital channels. There was direct mail through both our hard and our digital customer newsletters and bills. There were editorials into newspapers. There were interviews on various radio stations around the state.
It's about as broad a community engagement as we've ever undertaken. So really saying, if you've got a view on water in the state, no matter who you are, we want to hear about it. So
making sure that every Tasmanian knew about the opportunity to be involved and register to have their say.
Of the 200,000 Tasmanians we reached through the campaign, 3,500 customers registered to have a say. Almost 2,000 of those customers then completed a quantitative survey, and a further 1,300 customers completed a billing simulator.
So the Bill Simulator is an online tool we developed for customers to give us feedback about our service levels. Customers could dial up and dial down service levels and see what impact that had on their bill. It's a really important opportunity for us to see how customers care about the service levels and whether they're willing to pay for increased service levels in the future.
That really got them to play with the balance of price and service, and they could see not just how their bills were affected, but the bills of other customer types as well. I've always loved the expression, to cross a river you don't want to understand the average depth, and I think the same goes for the views and concerns of our customers. So we made a concerted effort to make sure that we also reached lesser heard voices in our community, and that included the Palawa people of Tasmania, as well as people with disabilities and the elderly. Our staff got amongst the community at park runs and other social events. We also gathered the views of key stakeholder groups, including developers and large business customers. And finally, we engaged with the future generation of water users in Tasmania through the school system.
We are so lucky in Tasmania to have clean water coming straight out of the tap.
In some parts of the world, some people don't have clean water and must boil or filter their water.
We hope in the future our waters will stay clean.
Don't pollute the oceans with rubbish and chemicals because you can hurt the sea life.
I'm incredibly proud of the lengths that we have gone to understand the needs of our customers. Across the whole engagement journey, We've seen an increase in trust, in fact a 7% increase in trust across our whole customer base. This is a pretty extraordinary bump. The whole idea behind getting customers at the heart of our price submission is that we really believe that water is Tasmania's thing. It belongs to Tasmanians, and therefore they should have a say in its future and the prices that they pay for those services. All of the information that we gathered through the process was then fed into a community panel. 45 people are brought together, and they then get to deliberate for 5 days on all the information that's provided to them.
Such a diverse group of people, you know, so many different ways of life or ages.
They can request any information at any point in time, and it's on us to provide responses, or they can ask for information from other external parties.
People have put a lot of ideas forward, a lot of thought to a lot of what they wanted to see in the future.
I feel so grateful that the 45 members of the panel have really grappled with some of the tough questions that we're facing about our investments and also about the affordability of the water bill.
TasWater management people have been really well engaged and really keen to hear from us.
It's been great to see them dive into the challenges that TasWater faces.
The level of engagement in the room just continued to surprise me day on day.
And the capacity for these 45 Tasmanians from all walks of life to be so invested in the process and learning about what it is that we do and the decisions that we're grappling with.
Water is so much more than taps and toilets, and this group of 45 people went deep on understanding what we do as a business, the challenges we face, and the trade-offs that we have to make sure that we're a sustainable business providing a great product to Tasmanians, not just now, but for future generations.
I just want to say thank you to all of you, and it's been quite humbling listening to your feedback. We work for you, and it's not lost on us that we are in a privileged position to work for you. Could I ask the TasWater team here to thank everyone in this room for their contributions, because it's been 5+ days and upwards of 1,800 hours that has collectively gone into this process. So I'd like to thank you along with the team.
We've been really pleased with the outcome of this process, getting those 7 recommendations from customers that we're now confident, we really know that we're going to deliver on what customers need and value. I can say this till the cows come home, but I think more importantly, it's what our customers have to say.
For the first time in my life, I have been involved with the committee and there has not been one word of angst. There has been vehement debate, there has been extremely good input, and I would like to say congratulations to all of you for doing so well. Thanks team, I'm elated at having been part of the process. Thank you.